Dun, dun, dun.
Magical Stitches homework is live.
Yeah, I'm trying to get back to that so I can do that. Oh, hi everybody. We're just having a Connect and Stitch tonight where we just sit around and chit chat and stitch. I'll pull that up in a minute. I've got too many things on my monitor right now.
It's funny, Lisa, I kind of want to move to the next page, to page 4, but I'm so tempted to go below because that's where Phantom and Christine are.
Yeah. Yep, the struggle is real.
But I haven't tried Jessie Marie's doing the different page sections yet instead of just following it across.
Like do the what's it called? The diagonal pages.
Well, when I start the peacocks on the first, I'm gonna do it the way that Jessie Marie does it. I'm gonna try it anyway because I've never done it that way. But I'm gonna do 1 block, then the 2, and then the 3 the way that she does it. But I'm used to doing my pages going across this way and then back this way. I don't know the skipping the pages like you do.
Well, I don't actually skip anything. I just jump rows a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
But one page is always touching another, so.
Yeah, that's what I want to try.
I did it specifically for In This Moment because it's so symmetrical that I knew working 7 pages across of that background with the flower motifs was going to get real boring real fast. So switch it up, change the colors.
And that's like with Ravenkin because all the black that you've got going on now. So it's like,
yeah,
got to try to break up the monotony somehow.
Yeah.
But this one's so everything's going on in it. So there's really nothing like blocks of color.
Yeah, you're not likely to get bored on that one.
No.
What's work?
If Thor's snoring gets too loud, just let me know and I'll mute.
Oh, that little Bubba can just snore all he wants to. I like it when you post the Instagram ones when he's laying there just snoring and he's...
His lip is bobbling everywhere.
Yeah.
Hey, Sammy, I didn't get an invite to the breakout room.
What?
I didn't get an invite to the breakout room.
Neither did I.
Can we bounce back and forth, Sammy?
Should be able to.
Should be able to.
There should be a button because it says everybody's been assigned to the breakout room. So there should be a button somewhere that says join.
Oh. Where is it?
No. Nope.
I have it.
For the breakout room?
Okay,
Either-
last night it was over here on the left and it's not on my screen.
You on a tablet?
I'm on an iPad.
iPad. No, well, that's what I meant.
I mean, yeah, I know it's a tablet, but might be different depending.
Oh. Ow.
Don't do
Okay.
that.
My cat is fighting with me. She was gonna fall, so I picked her up so she wouldn't, and now she's attacking me.
Well, that's just rude.
I'm so mean.
Okay, do you have the button that says switch to gallery view?
Well, I'm already on gallery view.
Okay, so there should
What?
be one that says switch to speaker view.
Yep, got that one.
There should be one right above it that says join breakout room.
Nope.
My button for that's on the bottom.
Yeah, last night it was underneath that button and it's not there now. What if I leave and come back?
Maybe because it's not going to let me invite you again because you're already invited. And I can't
Okay, be
kick
back
you
in a
out
second.
when-
Or you can kick me out, whatever. I don't care.
You're all learning new things.
Sometimes that's glitchy because it's technology.
Yeah.
Okay, Heather, you ready?
It says breakout room has started. Please wait to be assigned.
I'm assigning you now.
Here we go. Yeah, now I have the button. Okay. I might come back over here, but I'm gonna hop over there for a little bit.
Okay. Yay for technology. Okay, Debbie Swearingen and Lynn McGill both say hi. They're on YouTube.
Hi, all.
Hi.
Hi.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'll be right back too.
Dropping like flies.
Yeah.
Kim, can you believe we were in the exact same space stitching like a week ago?
I know. I'm not back to myself yet.
Weird.
Oh, such a good weekend.
Yeah, it was good.
Are you able to make it to New Jersey next year?
I was the first to have my registration paid.
Oh, really? Danielle said she was.
Well, I paid mine on Thursday. So
Oh, right, because it didn't go out till Friday.
well, Arlene owed me for our hotel room, and so I just said subtract my registration.
Oh, that's true. Okay, so yeah, technically you are. Yeah. Oh, that's great.
Yeah, so definitely doing that.
Yeah. How about you, Sammy?
No, because I'll be on the Sunshine Stitchers cruise that week.
Oh. Mm.
Linda doesn't see the button for the breakout room.
That's because she left and I've got to send it again.
No, she just left that in the chat, so I figured I'd say it.
I didn't see it. That's why I left. And then when I came back, it says the host has opened the breakout room. Please wait to be assigned.
I have like 50,000 windows open on my computer. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to find it.
I've got 2
Am I
Sammys.
still in here? There it is. Found it.
Two different views.
Yeah, that's weird. Let's not do that.
I was like, profile and front.
Yeah.
Sammy's not narcissistic at all.
What's my best side?
Okay, you ready, Linda? Because I don't know if being able to see it to push join or later makes a difference. So.
Okay. I'll be back.
And then there were 6. No, 5. Oh, this is cold.
I sent the kids to the other room to watch horror movies while I do this.
What are they watching?
I'm not sure I should say.
Okay.
They're watching The Shining.
Oh, okay.
Which I've never seen, but it was daddy approved. So works for me.
I think I was Ryan's age when I saw The Shining for the first time.
He got bored. He's not watching it anymore. It's just Lexi and cousins.
He got bored.
He was like, yeah, I'm over that.
Well, the sequel's coming out here pretty soon.
What's everybody stitching on tonight?
That's a good question.
I pulled out my, yeah, I'm unmuted, okay. I pulled out my wisdom sampler. Light off. Is that one
Oh, wow.
by the Vermilion Samplery. And pattern off. Looking on the top flower, I can't see where I am.
That looks really pretty.
Yeah, worked on it a little bit last weekend, and it was all I could think of. It was all I could think about. I'm like, so much fall and autumn stuff I want to stitch, but all I wanted to stitch on was the Because I was starting to stitch a little bit on the Plum Street Sampler harvest. Harvest delivery. Yeah. I just, for some reason, wasn't into it.
We got the double Jessie Marie too.
Yeah. So I'm working on Garden of Erie from Plum Street. Just started today. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Fancy.
Yeah.
So it's a new start for today.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yay.
Oh, because you're doing it with someone, I think, right?
Yeah. Deborah from Stitch the Stash.
Right.
It's easier than picking up my phone to try to show you guys what's going on.
Well, I'm working on A Treasured Time by Dimensions. So that's what it will look like finished. And this is what it's currently looking like in my QSnap.
Oh, very nice. I love all the work that you do, Lisa.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I watch your videos.
Thank you. Yeah. What about you, Izzy and Sammy?
I was working on my new start, but I switched over so I could finish the bonus for my stitches. So I'm working on Lyra or Lyra because she has a necklace. This week's homework is retrieving the necklace from the cave. And I haven't touched this in a while, so it was probably a good thing I pulled her out. But
wow,
that's where I'm at.
Oh, wow.
Look at that fin.
That looks amazing.
Thank you.
Bigger.
That's so nice.
And she had a year this month, so
It's her birthday.
yep. I got 10 pages done on her in the first year I worked on her, so I say that's an accomplishment.
Yeah.
I haven't got to the 10-page mark on any of my full coverage, so
I haven't gotten to the 4 mark on any of mine. So I have been, since I got done with homework really early this week, I have been trying to catch up on all my projects. So what I'm doing is I'm putting just like a strand of stitches into a project. So the one I'm going to pick up first is my House Stark banner, which
very nice.
I'm just going to put one strand, but literally this area is all I have left.
Wow.
Saving it for December.
Yep. December is going to be crazy with finishes. You just wait. It's going to be so much fun.
There's this knitting event that some podcasters used to or still run, and I think it's called Stash Dash, and you get credit for every yard of yarn that you use up in a completed project. So a lot of people, what they do is they kind of cheat the system and they'll knit 95% of a sweater. They'll have 2 rows in a bind off left and save it for Stash Dash because it's like 2,000 yards credit for the event. So every time you talk about saving that for finish that stitch, I think of that.
Yep, no perks to my event. Just be
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
It is kind of hard though, because I was looking and I think my last finish was beginning of August. And so it's like, oh, I'm itching. And so many of them are so close. But then I have so many, I'm like, I can be putting lots of stitches into something else.
Mm-hmm.
So it's an internal battle. And then I sat on here night before last and kitted up a bunch of other stuff. Like that's what I really need to do. I currently have like 56 things kitted.
Oh my gosh.
It
Like,
is.
What is everybody stitching on that's watching on YouTube?
I will let you know when they say something.
I figured I'd share that out there because you were sharing what we were stitching on. So
Hi, Megan.
Hello, everyone.
What are you working on?
Working on the 2019 Prairie Schooler Santa.
Oh, okay.
Is that on the putty fabric you were showing a few days ago?
Yeah, we figured out it was on even weave, and then I was having having a little bit of trouble with it, and it turns out I wasn't using the right type of needle.
Oh, okay. So it's all working out fine now.
Yeah, it actually looks like what it's supposed to.
Oh, awesome.
Debbie Swearingen says she's working on Maui Princess.
Ooh.
And Ray B says she's working on Sabrina by Mirabilia.
I love that one.
I'm having Mirabilia withdrawals.
I've never started a memorabilia.
You haven't yet.
I haven't found one that's called to me.
Oh, okay.
Ergo, I haven't gone searching. Maybe one day.
Maybe that's a thing that you and Laura can do. You can make her start a Haid, and she can make you start a Mirabilia, and that's very fair.
Yep.
Is that Laura Reed?
Yep.
Yeah.
The one that's working on her mermaid. I mean, they're gorgeous, but I'm like, I don't know if I would put that up on my wall.
That was my initial thing, but I enjoy stitching them, so I'm like, I'll just give them away. Because I want to be able to stitch them, but I don't want to hang them on the wall. Except, of course, the flag. I think she most definitely stay here.
I know for certain Stargazer, Lady of the Flag, and Persephone will definitely go up somewhere at some point when I get them framed.
I think her name is Shannon. Because I should recognize the screen name. She visits with us all the time. She says, hello, I'm working on Crystal Symphony by Mirabilia.
It's another one.
Totally, my goal for next year is to start a Mirabilia, and then I think I have 4 Hades. So I think, what is it? I've been on here 2 weeks, maybe 2 weeks.
Goes downhill so fast.
This crowd, man. Can't take
Very
them out.
fast.
Make them
Hi,
sign away.
Laurel.
You're not responsible.
Hey, Laurel.
Hi. I expected it to be way more crowded in here.
Well, we offer the breakout room to people who don't want to be on the live because we're live on YouTube right now. I'm actually going to send you an invite in case you want to switch over at any point. But that's why.
Okay, cool.
Choices.
I feel like I've been working on her fin like for ages.
It's like that for every mermaid design. Laurel could tell you about the fin of her mermaid.
I think this is like the 3rd page I've been working on her fin.
That's Lyra.
Yeah.
Isabel was here earlier, but Lisa, you weren't here. I finished the seaweed on my mermaid.
Oh wow, you did that so fast.
She had 4 leaves, and then she had 3, and then she had 2, and then she had 1.
Yeah, we were kind of counting them down because I was really tired of them.
And Joni's like, you can't have chocolate till you have it done. I'm like, have the chocolate before so you have motivation to get it done.
That is definite motivation.
I need to get some chocolate. I see Joni left, or she went in the other room. She
I
probably
think
went
she went to the breakout room.
Oh, that could
Yeah. Yeah, Joni's over there.
Heather.
Now I gotta do all these little random bits in her tail. I mean, in her wrap, which is not really gonna be any more fun than the leaves were.
So my fabric to start the Hade on November 1st got here today, but they didn't put it in my post office box. I have to go up there and pick it up. So I don't get it till Monday.
Well, I'm hoping I get my work I ordered in before.
Jesse, you don't look very interested in your stitching either.
Why green clouds?
Because
Because they're expecting a tornado?
Oh, they're not treetops?
It's a cloud.
Oh.
It's an Adam and Eve sampler, but it's replaced with Frankenstein and his bride. So it's meant to be a little weird, but green.
Oh, you're doing Garden of Erie?
Yeah, yeah. I'm just gonna go with it because what's that I always say? Trust the pattern, but good grief, green. I've been searching the hashtag Garden of Erie to like compare notes. Like I keep thinking maybe I picked the wrong colors. Maybe I pulled the wrong one. But no, they're green.
Are you starting a hate on the first, Jessie?
No. I go back and forth in my head all the time. You know, I could, because everybody's doing it.
Even I'm doing it.
Even you're doing it. And I've got fabric. I don't have to order fabric. And I have a crap ton, pardon my French, of new charts. And I have 77 of them. So surely I should get something going. And then I think, I have 7 on the go currently. And I just don't know. Alice in a Dolly Dream has 600 stitches in, and I started her 2 years ago. Ravenkin, I just started on October 1st.
I haven't seen your pirate lately.
I UFO'd her.
Oh, you're not gonna finish her?
No, I'm not.
Doesn't mean you couldn't join and just work on one of the ones you have started.
Oh, well, yeah, I will be happy to do that. We're going to be in the throes of the Stitcher games, and I'm going to need some Haid stitching to really get that started. So, yeah, I'll be working on it. It's just, it's my oldest. It's not a new one.
Oh, and just so everybody knows, Casey, who is hosting the Stitcher Games, is one from New Zealand. So we're doing this all based on New Zealand time, not our time. Also,
Go New Zealand.
She put up a question and answer session tonight. So if you have any questions about being in the Stitcher Games or being a sponsor, there will be a video on Semi-Sane at some point tonight you can watch.
She's doing it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can watch it later. She can
Yeah.
post it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I told somebody I'd stitch online as the trick and the treat for her.
Mm-hmm.
And Megan said she was mad at me.
Why is that?
Because you and I have line as the trick and the treat and she doesn't.
Oh.
But she has the red and the black. So.
Yeah. Yeah. And she has oh bugger, what's the name of it? One of the dancing skeleton ones.
Oh, she has several. Is that Prairie Moon?
Yeah.
She has several of those. She was showing some of her stash last night.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it's called.
She can take comfort in the fact that I paid a lot for mine.
I got mine when it came out, so
yeah.
But I don't have the sequel. I don't have the second one.
No, mine. Yeah. Yeah, I was chatting with Mo at the retreat this last weekend about all of theirs, and it's a pipe dream to imagine having them all in stash, but it's a goal to reach for.
It might be an expensive goal.
Yes, very expensive. Speaking of which, I am bidding on Anne and Isabella Opendahl.
Oh yeah, those are sought after too.
They keep driving the price up on me. And okay, good.
Oh, let's see. He sent it from the wrong account.
Are the Australians still here, like in the other room, or have they logged off for the night?
Belinda's over there and Lisa's over there.
Okay, cool.
I am not looking forward to this.
What's that?
All these little motifs in the wrap, and it's just a few stitches here and then cut it and start again, and a few stitches over here and cut it and start again.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I like my full coverage. I can just move all over to the next spot because it'll be covered up.
Yeah. I've done a little bit of it. I did some of it as I went because I needed it to count. But now I gotta go and fill in the rest of it. Or I was passing by it as anyway, so I just went ahead and did it while I was there. But
It's tough. Those ninja stitches are annoying, but they make up the details that we can't get enough of.
yeah. This is it's like a diamond, like with 3 stitches on each side, and then there's 4 stitches in the center, and then the white stitch in the center, and then there's beads around it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I shall start with the 503.
Have Carla and Sam been on this weekend?
I think
I haven't been.
They were on yesterday, and she did say she was going to be on later tonight.
She
But-
was on this morning, but I know one of her daughters came in and they were doing some stuff, and then I haven't seen her for the rest of the day.
Because she was saying her family wanted to do a bunch of stuff that she didn't want to do, so she was going to stay home and stitch. But
Right. Some people hate black. This project calls for a lot of 964. The main water background, first page, top pages.
So not your favorite color at the moment?
It is. It just some people have black, and I hadn't.
there was
I got tired of the color after a while.
there was some project that Hayde put out recently. It was the puppy, I think, and it took it had 176,000 stitches of black in it.
Oh my word.
Right?
You're doing it on a dark fabric.
That's exactly what I thought. Do it on black fabric, or get it without background.
There's that one dragon rip, I think, is
Yeah.
you need a whole cone of black to be able to complete it.
Some people stitch the black, and there's a person that's stitching it on black fabric, so they don't have to stitch all the black.
Right. I would probably get it without the background and do it on black fabric.
Yeah, let's see. Dragon rip calls for 207,246 stitches of black.
Who's the artist on that?
Anne Stokes.
Oh,
How many skeins of black does it call for?
Wow.
That one there.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I've been lucky. None of mine have needed that much black.
Yeah. 57. 57
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Holy.
That's half your colors right there.
And
You
there's
don't-
over 10,000 stitches in 3371 and near 12,000 stitches in 3799. So a couple of almost black colors.
That must be
You
a
need like 3 tons of black to be able to like. Ugh.
Yeah, I don't know that I can ever complain about color blocks ever again. Although I probably will.
And if you did it on the not called for and did it on like a smaller fabric, it would be even more, you would have to go through even more floss.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently we hear the exiting from the other room. Belinda just left.
Oh, that's what that is. Okay.
I was
Well, I
hearing,
tried to
but
figure
I
that out.
wasn't seeing anyone leave.
Right.
Well, I know, and I tried to figure it out last time, but I didn't know all the names of who was over there to see which one was missing. But this one was recognizable because it was at the top of the list. So good to know.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta go give Sniffly some medicine before he drives me crazy. I'll be right back.
You guys, it's been raining here non-stop for months. It's been cold. I've been wearing woolen socks and sweaters, and today it is just cloudless blue skies and very hot. I'm so happy. So happy.
We had snow today.
I'm so jealous.
That's great. You've taken my winter. Take it.
I had to,
In Saskatchewan.
I think, scrape off the frost on my car on Friday. But there was no snow. It was just frost on my window.
So this is a picture of what the front of my house. Oh. What the front of my house looked like today. Oh, you can't see it.
That's there.
But it's completely covered in snow.
Oh.
Wow.
Enjoy it for me. It's going to be 80 Fahrenheit here tomorrow. I want to cry.
It'll come, Jesse. It'll come. And then we'll be shoveling before you know it, and we'll be hating it.
Well, the thing about Virginia is that when it snows here, everything shuts down.
Oh.
Everything. Life does not continue.
Like right now, it's 27 degrees Fahrenheit where I am.
Yep, I could go for that. But I'm the weird one in the bunch, so.
Well, just to contrast, this was my view. Look at all that blue sky.
Wow.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
You should be like sitting out on the patio or something, Lisa.
This is not my view. This is at my neighborhood cafe.
Mm.
It's 9 degrees here and raining.
It was, I think it was in the 80s or 90s here today. I don't know what it is now. I hope I put this in the right place. Yeah, okay. Oh, good.
I just messaged Carla and she probably won't be on later tonight because her daughter's watching the Phantom of the Opera.
Oh, in preparation for November 1st.
Yeah. Maybe.
She's starting Phantom with me.
I like Phantom because we would watch the Phantom of the Opera like every year in choir, and we would sing like we had like a whole like program or whatever booklet of all like the songs. And so when we would do that, we would sing the songs and then we were allowed to like watch the movie in class. It took us a couple of times, but
I like the Phantom because it was the first musical I saw live performed on stage, and I went to it knowing nothing about the storyline. It was all a complete like discovery, and it was amazing.
My mom used to have several musicals on what I imagine were either cassette or CDs. And I remember Phantom of the Opera probably the most. Before I even had a clue what they were singing about. I was singing right along.
Okay, I have a question. I've never watched The Shining. Is there a reason I have 3 girls cracking up in the other room? Why they're laughing so hard?
Oh, I haven't seen it in so long.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
It depends on what scene it is. Like when Shelley Duvall goes totally nuts, I found that kind of funny. Jack Nicholson makes some faces throughout it that are funny.
Yeah.
I thought that was supposed to be a scary movie.
It's supposed
Yeah, well, and then
yeah.
That's what got me is, oh, this is supposed to be a super scary movie, and then I hear a bunch of girls laughing. I'm like, oh Lord, they've gone to the dark side.
They're laughing watching The Shining.
Should I be worried?
An older movie, the graphics aren't as like good, and they're just finding it hilarious. The way it looks. They're thinking, oh, that's true. Scary. That's like nothing compared to now.
Yeah. And I don't know about anybody else, but when I watched it as a kid, I didn't get it.
Yeah.
But seeing it as an adult, that level of isolation and going nuts from being that isolated, I kind of got it. And so that was a little scary. Just the idea of being stuck. Yeah. It's not scary like The Ring is scary.
Oh.
Lacey wants me to take her to go see Countdown next weekend.
Oh.
I was like, you sure we can't go see Maleficent instead?
My daughter watched Maleficent and she loved it. She loved it.
What's Countdown?
It's an app.
It's where these people install an app on their phone that tells them when they're gonna die.
Nope.
Yeah.
Jesse won't be watching that.
It vaguely sounds like another movie. Reminds me of another movie.
Well, The Ring, if you watch the video, you had 3 days.
Watch the movie, yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. There's lots of other movies out there that tells you when you're gonna die.
Oh my goodness. Hi, Sharon.
Hello, how you going?
Hi, Sharon.
How's everyone going? Good.
I don't know. I can't thread a needle tonight, but other than that.
There should be a service available for that, shouldn't there? Need those little fairies to sit on our shoulders and do it for us.
Funny, I was imagining a guy in a tuxedo just standing next to my stitches available.
Probably a better idea. Go with that.
Some people have butlers. I have a guy who threads my needles.
The only fairies that exist in this room are the ones that go, do it, do it.
Do it, do it, do it. Jessie, have you decided what shawl you're going to knit next month?
I haven't. And I need to make a decision. But I think I'm gonna let everybody kind of pick their own, just because everybody's got a very different skill level and interest even.
Yeah, I saw that on Insta this morning. It's
Yeah.
a great idea.
Yeah.
What's this?
So I thought that it might be kind of fun to do a knit along, since there's a whole lot of stitchers turned knitters lately. And so we're gonna do a cow starting November 1st. Sort of.
My ears totally just perked up.
Yeah, same. I'm like, yes.
Professional knitter over here, Megan.
Yeah, I started a group on Rav so that people can start chatting over there. It's called a Stitcher's Cow. There's information on my Instagram about it if you want to find it there. And so I was just thinking like something to kick off like holiday gift making season, like, or if you want to make something for yourself, that's totally gift making. But I just thought a cow would be fun. Because I need an excuse to start another shawl.
I just found one today that I really want to do, so
Yeah, which one is that?
just trying to find it.
If you look at my Insta stories, the ones that have been suggested are out of this world. There are some really gorgeous things out there.
So for your reference, Jessie, so you can put a face to a name, I'm stitching list 2.
Oh, hey! Okay.
You see all these names and faces and we can't connect them.
Yeah, yeah.
I've got friends getting married next year and I'm thinking mine will be for that.
Oh, very cool.
Then I just need to come up with the rest of the outfit if I finish it.
Right, right.
Not working tonight, Sammy.
Nope. It's my last night off.
Nice.
Or
Huh?
I said ever. You made that sound like it's your last night off for the rest of your life.
Before the shining gets her.
I mean, y'all see my work schedule. Sometimes it feels like I never get a day off.
Yeah.
And then I'm 4 on, 2 off, and then another one, and then I don't know my schedule after that.
Okay, Jessie. It's this one here. Can you see that?
Yes.
Yeah.
I see tassels and I see cables.
Yeah.
And I see
Nice.
big What is that?
It's called the, well, it's another language, so I'm probably going to say this wrong, but I think it's the Hildebeer shawl.
Okay.
Yeah. It's got bubbles, I think.
Bobbles. Oh, my
They're
goodness.
quite popular.
and it uses light fingering weight, which I've got.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a big fan of baubles, but there's a new technique with a crochet hook that people are doing if you have a hard time doing baubles with your knitting needles.
To be honest, I've never done them, so it will be a learning curve.
I just found some stitches that I didn't do.
Oh.
And of course, it's like 8 stitches in 2 different colors. They can't all be the same color. You can't have that.
No, that'd be way too easy.
Probably
Wait.
better than finding stitches you shouldn't have done.
This is true. Actually, I think I might be wrong. I think it might only be 6 stitches in one color. I think these other 2 spaces are beads.
Oh, they're for later anyway, aren't they?
Yeah, I think these 2 spaces are for beads, and I just gotta do these stitches down here.
Okay, so I finished my strand.
Oh.
Now I have
What project is that?
about
Tim?
5 more. I'm sorry?
What project is that?
This is the House Stark banner.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay,
now when I just need 5 more of these and a flower, this flower, and then I'm done.
That's the one that Jessie is doing too, right?
Did I make you do that?
Maybe. Actually, first you made me watch Game of Thrones. So there's that.
My mom and my uncle binge watched Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I did too, because I think I started it like it was in the next to last season when I started watching it.
My mom missed like every episode probably for the first couple of weeks because I went into false labor every time. So she would either be in Winnipeg or we had the twins on the 14th, so she missed an episode.
Oh.
Hi, Vicky.
Hi, Vicky.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Vicky.
How are we doing?
Good. It was really more your dragons, though, Jessie. I was like, I have to know these dragons she keeps talking about.
Are you talking about the one that I'm doing on the Khaleesi fabric? And I kept messing up the names of?
The Firewing design ones?
The Firewing, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Remember their names?
No, I don't remember the names. They're all Game of Thrones names, I think.
Drogon. Well, they're not. That's the design names are Paladin, Messenger, and Pilot. But the Game of Thrones names are, can I do this? Viserion, Drogon, and Rhaegal. Yeah, I think that's it.
How's everybody doing?
Good.
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 How are you? Fine.
Homework this week looks fun, Vicky.
Thanks. I can't take credit for that. That was whose idea was that? That wasn't my idea. It was somebody else's idea. It was Jessie Marie's idea.
It was my idea? I don't think so.
She's like, I don't want to take the blame for it.
Well, Gareth talked about a spell out, and then Jessie's like, this is what a true spell out is. So
Yeah.
it was kind of the brainchild of both of them.
That's
true. Yeah. And then I reached out to Jen Lee because that's what they do in 24 hours. I just wanted to verify that it was okay if we borrowed her challenge, and she was all good with it. So
Oh, so it's like an acrostic.
Yeah.
Ah, now I got it.
So I kind of reached out to Jen because I was like, I don't feel comfortable because she does that. That's kind of what they do there. So I was like, I just want to verify that it's good with her, that I borrow this, and she was okay with it. Which I thought was really nice to her.
Mm-hmm.
I had a feeling that she was going to take that approach to it.
I know, but you know how
Yeah, me
it is.
too.
You just want to be polite and ask.
Of course.
I don't want to steal someone's idea that they use and then go, oh, but I use that in my group. Fine, but I wanted to ask.
This is something I really find awesome about having this group, is that you can ask Vicky like actually face to face, or as face to face as this gets, and then actually understand if you're confused.
Yeah, I kind of live on here.
Oh.
Yeah, we went to the museum tonight. It was so much fun. We walked in the woods for an hour. They had this really cool nighttime display of things set up in the woods. Beautiful. I'm just
Sounds cool.
Huh?
It sounds pretty cool.
It was just beautiful.
I don't know if they have these where you guys live, but it's called a sleepover at the museum. So like our Girl Guides set it up, and you like sleep over at the museum. And our museum has a little town, and I do not recommend going there at night without a flashlight because it is creepy.
No, I don't have that. It was just it was really nice. It was set to music. I really enjoyed. Oh, come on, Bert. No, sorry, dude. I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to paste all the ultimate names from years 1, 2, 3, from year 1 to now.
Does Bert go? Is Bert over there going? Where's Vicky? I want to see Vicky.
I don't know. Bert's like right here messing with me. He's mad at me right now. Bert is very angry at me right now. Because our fence fell, so he can't go outside. Bert wants to go outside. Well, that's not good, Vicky.
What color I need? Because that would be wonderful if it is. I think it is.
Sammy, you're off tonight?
Yes, ma'am.
How'd you manage 2 nights on a weekend at the same time?
3. I've been off since Thursday.
Really?
Yep. Well, and my boss, he wants to try and keep my days together. So he told me like I would have 5 set days. So either I was going to work Sunday through Thursday or Monday through Friday. And that's been getting a little messed up because of having to request days off. So this week he only gave me 4 days and was like, you told me 5 days. And he was like, I know. So that this week I have 4 days at the new location and 1 day back at the office. So I'm still getting my 5 days at least.
Oh, Bert's doing his thing, y'all. like you haven't sit any time with me. We took a nap together today, dude.
No.
I know.
Oh. And Vicky Gable's missing it.
Where is Vic?
I haven't seen her tonight.
Oh my gosh. Why is it that whenever I try to go up on a spreadsheet, I wind up, I'm down here, way down here at the bottom of the Hufflepuffs, and I wind up in Gryffindor territory? What the heck? I need to start stitching.
Oh, I think this is the color that I need, maybe. I hope.
So what's everybody working on? We already discussed that because I'm late to the party.
We have, but it's been a while. We can discuss again.
I'm working on Lyra, because she has a necklace for the bonus.
Ah.
And I'm almost done with this.
Congratulations on that big finish, Izzy.
Thank you. This
Great
is what it
job.
looks like. I have it right here if you want to see.
You did awesome.
Hi, Bert.
So pretty. Good job.
Thank you.
Bert's like, I'm being spoiled right now. Don't talk to me. If
Only
you
took me 8 hours.
Mommy will let me stay here. All right, I have a question. Do you think George Washington could be considered royalty since he was the first family?
I think that was the whole idea for coming over here, was to not have the monarchy, but sure.
I was just gonna say that, and I thought I'm not an American. I'm not gonna say it.
Well, yeah.
I mean, you can't be royalty and elected.
Hey, I'm trying to figure out how to make George Washington fit. All right.
He came to America to get away from royalty.
I know he did, but I was trying to figure out, since he's first family. Hey, anything I can to make George Washington fit, I'm pretty good at. So I was just trying to make him fit. All right, guess not. All right.
Sorry.
Hey, I tried.
That balloon.
Huh?
There's no crowns or anything.
No.
Wasn't there European royalty that came to the US? Like Lafayette, wasn't he like French royalty of some kind?
I'm trying to use my Stitching George Washington piece.
I know, but wouldn't he have been on the boat, Lafayette?
I don't think he's on the boat. See, here's the design. Y'all see anything with royalty that I could use for that? Anything?
Is there a royal blue color?
The flag is royal blue.
Is there anything from the Royal Navy, the Royal British Navy? Are they in it?
No, in my design, I just have brown, but I'm sure there one of those blues would be maybe a blue royal. What do you think?
Like the flag, the blue part would definitely be like a royal blue.
Or the water.
Use that. Huh?
Or the water. There could be a royal blue in there.
Well, I don't get points anyway, so I guess it didn't matter. I don't get points anyway, so.
Well, could you do penalty stitches? Then you get to do double the amount anyway.
No, because it's extra credit. So there's no penalty extra credit. And I really, the piece I have, I don't really want to work on anymore because I'm tired of it. And I just want to work on George. And I know that sounds weird because it's all browns, but it's easy to work on.
And the headmistress can't follow her own rules.
I know, right? Hey, I said I couldn't do penalty stitches, so I own that. All right, fine. I'll do the one I didn't want to do. What the heck? Oh gosh.
So I can show you what I'm working on for those who haven't seen it.
Spreadsheet. No. What are you working on?
Ooh. It's a Etsy design. The seller's My Treasure Island, but it's got some long description as instead of a name. It's in threads I dyed myself.
Speaking of royal blue, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, why can't I have that piece of fabric instead of my white?
Your browns wouldn't show up too well, probably.
No, browns are very boring. Delete rows. Here we go. All right, every person's name is in this challenge right now.
You can
I
just
have gone through and added everybody 1 through year for the ultimate challenges. That way I can go in later and start anybody who's left, go ahead and put their points with their house.
Vicky, you can use George for royalty.
Why?
Here, listen to this.
Okay.
The Delaware River is named in honor of Thomas West, 3rd Baron de la Warr, an English nobleman and the Virginia colony's first royal governor.
also, here's a fun connection.
Yes, I can use it.
There's also been the king, there's been 5 or 6 King Georges.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Well,
then the name.
George is the name of a royalty.
That's right.
Yes,
that is also here's another royal connection. It is also William and Kate's first son's name.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
It's George.
He's a half-blood prince. I do know that, right?
Yeah.
George is half-blood prince.
Yeah.
Well, you know, Will is full prince, Kate is commoner, so that makes him half-blood.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
And when they went over, weren't they still a colony of Great Britain anyway? So they belonged to a royal connection.
Yeah. Even though they were fighting to get away from that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I just figured like all of the settling colonies and everything that was named at the time was based in something in Great Britain.
Mm-hmm.
Cities here in Virginia, Suffolk and Norfolk and Sussex and things like that.
Even Virginia is named after the Virgin Queen, Queen Elizabeth.
Yeah. So I thought maybe the Delaware River is named after a royal, and sure enough.
I had to laugh when I was in London a few years back. As a Victorian in Australia, I heard some young, like they were probably 18 to 20-year-olds saying, "Oh, look, isn't that cool? The English towns, the English stations are named after places in Victoria." I said, no, love, that might have been the other way around.
Just pat them on the head.
I pat a lot of my students on the head some days and go, no. There are days I go, please don't do that. Please don't say that. We had comments.
You're
this
embarrassing
week.
me.
We had comments this week, and one of the kids answered the question, and then I was like, nope. Then I had to call on them again, and the other kids are like, "Are you really sure you want to do that? Really?" Yep.
Vicky, you can guess what I'm working on.
Mermaid?
Yeah. I finished all her seaweed.
Awesome, man. That is so pretty.
Now I'm working on these little bits in her wrap.
I am actually right now finishing up the one that starts with the P. I am working, and I was outlining. My mom was having a procedure yesterday, so I was outlining. All I got to do now is color. Pup with bear.
Oh.
Oh.
I like the Christmas one that you showed with the dummy.
And then here's what I got done because I outlined his ear yesterday. And some of it. So that's what he's got done.
Aw, he's cute.
Literally, all I got to do is finish coloring in that ear. I was using this the trick or treat thing, but
Well, a couple of nights ago, Vicky, you told me to work on Belle.
Did you finish it?
I finished it.
Yay!
Did you really? Yay!
Yeah. Later on that night. So this is what it looks like.
Oh, so pretty.
Yay.
That's
And
awesome.
so I finished my one and only Disney piece a few months before the Disney year starts. I finished my one and only piece that's close to being finished before finish it December. And I finished the one and only whip I have in common with Jessie literally days before Stitcher Games.
You're gonna have to start another Disney piece.
Yeah. Another Disney piece that I can finish by December that Jessie already has started.
Do you have one?
No.
Jesse, how many Disney pieces do you have, Jesse?
I don't know. I think it's just that one. Hold please, let me look.
So, that's, it's all about me.
Jesse, have you started? Hey, Jesse, have you started Shakespeare's Fairies?
No, I don't have that one.
Let's say that's one Lisa and I share in common.
I won't finish that by November.
Thank God. Because I can send you a Disney piece if you need some Disney pieces. I probably got a couple I could send you.
Oh, that's very kind of you, but it probably wouldn't arrive on time.
Well, maybe not for November, but if I can send you something for the next year.
I should probably just start another one of these, another donor stitch.
Those are on my wish list. I really just want to. If they have a Black Friday sale, I may buy that. Not just all of them.
I like the ones from Aurora Cross Stitch. It's like Aurora with a V instead of a U. But she's the one that has like the Chip and Dale one. That Linda Scott has done like a bunch of them. But I really like the Chip and Dale one. But they're that same stained glass kind of look.
Bert's meowing, so if y'all get ready. All right, I got to show y'all this photo. We went into this room. It's called a mirror room. It's all black and white, and it's just done with these beautiful colors. But look, isn't that beautiful?
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
That would be really pretty as a cross stitch.
Can y'all hear Bert? He's meowing his displeasure right now.
Is it because you won't let him outside?
Yep, but the fence is down, so he can't go outside. So if it gets too loud, let me know.
Oh, that's that. Why didn't I do all four? I did 2 of these stitches, but I didn't do the bottom 2. Why didn't I do all of them?
That chart's hiding stitches from you.
I know, right? I kind of think that I probably maybe ran out of thread. I don't know. Or maybe I just forgot. I don't know. Let's see what we have over here. I did that. I did that. I need to do this. Wait.
That's why I make a working copy and highlight.
I've marked some of it. Like when I was getting confused, I would start marking it. But most of this isn't confusing. Most of this is just big blocks of color. Oh, this is the wrong thing. Let's go down here. Oh, there's some more stitches that I didn't do. Great.
Don't you hate it when that happens?
Yes.
Bert, what are you doing? Okay, I don't know where I am on my trick or treat. I know I posted in somebody's, I just don't know where.
Really, I don't know where I am on my mermaid either.
Laurel, the stitches swim away from you.
Some patterns just don't ever want to be finished, so they grow new stitches. The longer I'm sitting there.
It's like an ad we used to have here for Tim Tams. And that was a never-ending packet. And everyone's like, yeah, where do I buy one of those?
Yep.
I bet that would exist in Harry Potter world.
Of course. I don't know where I left off at. All right,
I think it's on that thing in the hallway.
We're just not going to do that. I don't know where I left off. I'm just going to forget it. I'm giving up.
Who's giving up?
Me. I don't know where I was in Cheryl's group on my trick or treat, and I don't really know what I did, so.
All right, well, I guess I'm going to put these stitches in because
I've done 200.
I might need to find another skein of this color.
Is that Ryan? Oh.
Now what did I do with my chart? Oh, here it is.
It's like you just had it.
I know, right? All right, so now where am I?
Just saying I misplace things all the time. And the other day I misplaced my phone. I could not find it.
Oh
I had to
no.
use my home phone to call my cell phone to find it, and it was under the cat.
That would have given the cat a fright.
Yeah, well, the thing is that it was actually on vibrate, not sound. So yeah, it really did make the cat.
The cat wanted to make a phone call.
The cat wanted to make sure you were paying attention to her, not the phone.
Well, by the time I'd searched the house high and low for it before I resorted to calling myself to figure out where it was.
Been there. That's why I'm laughing. Been there.
I've been there, but I don't have a home phone. So I was like, now how am I going to find it?
I usually use like my husband's phone and call my phone. Found it.
I live alone.
I've been known to go on Facebook and ask one of my Facebook friends to call my phone.
There's an idea.
The other day I couldn't find my phone to save my life, and I was texting with my husband through my laptop, and I could not find my phone. So I said, babe, call my phone. I can't find it. Y'all, I was holding it in my hand.
We've all done things like that too.
Yeah.
I find myself losing mine in my classroom because I'll put it down to charge somewhere and then I'll move it somewhere else. And so I'm always having to use my school phone to call my home phone here to get it. The kids are like, really, again? Because I use it for a timer. When I'm timing things, I'll just set the timer to go. Finally, I go, you want to see my phone? And they're like, no, where'd you have it last?
No, we've got another 10 minutes on that task. Leave us alone.
Yeah, they might be like purposefully misplacing it somewhere.
It could. I just laugh a lot. We laugh a lot. Let me see what the last one I did was.
you go. Oh, I'm trying to put a lid back on. Mini Worm Stitching Memory says, hi everyone, I'm stitching with you a little. Hope y'all have a great night.
Sorry, that was Ella.
Ella's just participating in the chat as well.
Okay.
Oh, we're gonna start the bell ringing early.
She knows you're not paying any attention to her.
She was taking a nap. In case anyone's wondering, Ella is ringing the bell to go outside. Guess I'll get my behind up and go let her out.
I have to start marking this because I'm going to get confused real quick.
We'll start that, Jamie.
I know, right? So I'm changing projects again.
Okay.
And I'm working on Lizzie Kate's A Brother. For one strand.
One strand. Very organized to have it all out, ready and waiting.
Is anyone repeating the 24 hours across this weekend? I thought I heard where some people were doing a do-over weekend.
I mean, I kind of was, but it's kicking my butt.
I was supposed to this week. Well, Danny was out of town. But then, long story short, I almost ended up at the emergency vet on Wednesday. So.
Oh no! How's Thor?
He's fine. So we have two options for allergy meds for him, and because he has chronic bulldogitis, he's gonna need some kind of allergy med. So one of them is a pill, which is pretty affordable, and he takes pills really, really great. So that's the one that we like to use. The other one is an injection. My vet is an hour and a half away, and it's $90 every month. Unfortunately, the pill one is compromising his immune system, which is making it hard for him to recover from the bronchitis. And on Wednesday, the coughing was severe. He had a fever. He was walking funny. I was terrified. So I had the emergency vet on the phone, and they said if the walking wobble continues, to take him to the emergency vet. And it didn't. So we didn't go, and then we kept an eye on him, and he seems to be okay. But like, why can't he just take the darn pills? Like, why does he got to make it harder on him? So anyway. So yeah, my 24 hours redo was canceled.
I'm sorry, poor Thor.
He's okay now. He's really doing a lot better since we stopped the pills.
Our vet made our Labrador, our oldest lab, go on a pain medication just as preventative measures because he's 10. And labs seem to develop hip issues and back issue, and poor dog's already broken his back once.
Oh my goodness.
Well, they think that when he was a pup, he played too hard with his brothers, and he messed up his back then, but it built like this bone bridge in between the bone and the bones, or like a little bridge. And then he did something, and that bridge that was helping his back snapped. So he couldn't walk. You know what it's like to try to carry a 100-pound lab into the That's
not as much fun as a 60-pound bulldog.
Okay, so luckily they came and got him out with a little stretcher. I felt so bad.
Hey everyone.
Hey EJ.
Hey EJ.
Hey EJ. But luckily, one night at the vet, a couple of nights at the vet, hooked up the IVs and all that mess. He was fine. Ella had to go to daycare for 2 weeks, every day for 2 weeks. Just so she would come home tired and not want to play with her brother who had to rest for 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So every day Ella went to daycare. So. EJ, you gonna turn your camera on?
I'm sorry?
Are you gonna turn your camera on tonight?
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm gonna call it a night, but I did get this block finished up here.
Oh,
No.
when you're finished.
Hi.
Congrats on your finish.
Thank you. I
So
would
now
stay
you're
on
done
longer,
to
but
finish?
I stayed up till 4 a.m. to finish Little Mermaid last night. So I'm a little worn out today.
Yeah.
So I figured I should go home and go to bed and get some sleep. But
Wait, did you just say go home and get some sleep? Aren't you home?
I am. I said I was starting to say that, and I was like, I mean, go to bed and get some sleep.
This is proof that you need to go to bed and get some sleep.
Sure. You been drinking wine?
No. But yeah, that's where I'm at.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Thank you. Once I get done with this page, the next one is just a partial page, and it's just solid coloring. Solid color.
Go to bed. Good night.
Colors.
Good night.
You're
Solid colors, and it'll go fast.
Good night, Izzy.
Good night.
Good night.
Have fun stitching.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thor. That's a foot. Mr. I'm not on allergy meds cannot lick his feet.
At least he's not chewing on his toes.
Well, that's the next step, which is why we stop it at the licking. Because it starts chewing on him.
Y'all, I found old yearbooks of myself today. And I was back. I found first grade photos of myself. I used to have straight hair.
What are you working on tonight, EJ? I'm getting set up to work on my my
Mother Moon. Mother Moon.
Who said that?
Who do you think said that?
Not Mother Moon today, because I want to do the candy thing.
Oh, the candy bonus for Cheryl's group.
Yeah, but Facebook is acting funny, so I don't even know if I want to even. Yeah. Is Facebook acting funny with anybody else?
It was this morning. People were having trouble posting in that group.
Yeah, that's my problem. Posting.
I'm
Or last night. Maybe it was last night. People were having trouble with that group.
I'm just shocked Facebook hasn't posted me for all the stuff I posted last night. I was busy last night.
Okay. You're welcome, Megan. You are welcome. That's my life. I don't even think I'm gonna fix it. Let it ride.
What did I miss?
So Megan joined, she's watching YouTube Live, and she came on, and the very first thing she heard was Jesse say, "That's why we stop at the licking."
Oh
boy.
You look tired, EJ.
I do?
It could be because you're sitting there like this.
Yeah.
Are you tired or are you frustrated?
I'm just thinking, like.
All right, I gotta go let Ella in. She's knocking on the door. Ring the bell, knock on the door.
I'm gonna check Facebook on my laptop and not on my phone, and let's see if there's a difference. I'll be back. I'm still here anyway.
Megan said it was literally the first thing. What, baby? I don't know, because the movie's over. I can do that.
Sorry, I keep cracking my knuckles.
Megan said she would join in, but then Jesse would leave.
I was just about to ask her if she was gonna join us because it was probably getting time for me to go to bed. But I'm here for a while. I am here for a while tonight because Ian's off board gaming.
My 50 stitches does not look like much, but it really is 50 stitches.
So is that what everyone's doing? The trick-or-treating pop-up?
No, I'm not.
I'm not.
I'm still trying to do this Hocus Pocus October monthly.
Well, I'm also working on a extra credit for Magical Stitches. I'm working on my, the one that starts with a P. I'm working on my Pup with Bear. So there's my pup.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working on all these stitches that keep appearing on my mermaid that didn't get done.
Oh, shoot. I don't even know what I just worked on.
I'm working on a treasured time.
Where did my post go? There it is.
Someone just, I don't know what number. Okay, I'm doing a really bad job of keeping up with my numbers.
Hopefully there won't be any surprise stitches after this.
You just jinxed yourself. You're gonna find at least.
I know. You know, this was my work project. And I think probably what happened is I would put it down for when, I would put it down at the end of the day, and the next day I'm like, oh, let me stitch over here. And I forgot to go back and finish what I was doing. Somebody had a project she showed today that I want. It's the Ink Circles project. It was you, Jesse. That's what yes.
Yeah.
I saw that. I'm like, I need to have that in my life.
It's really pretty. And my
one person giving away a Hershey bar.
Huh?
Oh, I'm talking to myself. Pardon me.
I was like, what on earth does Hershey have to do with a dreidel? But okay. My aunt was married to a guy who was Jewish, and all of his kids were Jewish, and so I used to have a connection. So maybe that's why I felt compelled to take that from her. But it's really pretty.
It is really pretty. My dad was Jewish, and my older brothers are Jewish. They're not very religious about it. They're pretty secular about it. But
yeah, that's kind of how my uncle's family was. I mean, I remember going to a fall celebration. I can't remember which one it was. But I do remember offending Nona because I said, ew, matzo balls are gross. Yeah, that was bad.
My dad, by the time I came along, my dad didn't really practice it. He didn't really care. My mom is Catholic. She raised us Catholic. My older brother's mother was Jewish, and I think she was fairly observant about it, but both of my brothers are pretty secular about it. Yay, I have 20 extra minutes to get ready for church in the morning. Good deal.
Love the screenshot for the session there, Sammy. You see my face?
You're thinking. What you thinking?
Apparently my thinking face is duck face.
Okay.
It's okay. It could get so much worse.
I guess so.
One of the thumbnails, you and I both look bored. Like, so bored. We're like,
all right, I'll take duck face over board.
Okay. So I'm gonna. Okay.
Okay, so back to inspecting my mermaid for
ninja stitches.
Well, no, that's not really what I was doing. I'm trying to put in these decorations on her wrap. But as I've been going along, I'm like, oh wait, there's some stitches missing there. Wait, why doesn't this match up? Oh wait, there's stitches missing there. So now I'm gonna try to put some more of these decoration stitches in.
Where's Lisa tonight? Or is she already off?
She's in the breakout room.
We have a breakout room?
Yeah, there were some people that didn't want to be on the live, so we offered them the option of going to a breakout room.
Ah. Didn't realize we had one of those tonight.
It was mentioned that we were going live, and then like 5 people left because they didn't want to be on the line. So
Well, and the breakout room is something we want to offer more often for people that just, maybe there's too many people in here and they need a minute away or want to have a private chat. So if you come in and you can invite, you don't necessarily have to accept it every time, but it gives you that option. So that'll be offered more as we have hosts available to do so.
Awesome. Yeah, I went to the small breakout room last night. There was a lot of people on. Went in with Lisa last night. We sit and chatted for a while it was quiet. She called it the sensory quiet room.
That's a great.
This is this.
Is anyone else hearing the snake or is it just me?
I'm hearing it a little bit.
A snake?
Like the hissing, this. Maybe it's just me.
Okay. I just want to say thank you everybody on YouTube for joining us tonight. We're going to go ahead and close YouTube now and we'll be back. Geez, I should probably have a schedule sometime next week. I think I want to say
Is
the
it
first or the
November
second.
1st? Is it November 1st for the Haid start?
No, because they didn't want to be live for the Haid.
Oh, okay.
But I'm thinking it might be the next night for something else. I'm not sure. But it's always in virtual Stitchers, so I'm going to end the stream now. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.